We're learning new details from the horrific train vehicle crash in Mathis today that killed 2 children and left 2 other people in critical condition. Officials with the Texas Department of Public Safety say the driver of the vehicle did not stop for the train, causing it to be struck. In tonight's top story, our Madeline Dart explains why troopers are now warning drivers.
DPS troopers are now warning drivers to pay attention to signs in front of a railroad tracks, like the stop signs and the crossing bows, because if you don't, you could get hit and end up over there. Officials say this crash was completely preventable.
You're not going to win when trying to beat a train.
DPS Sergeant Nathan Brantley says after investigating, they found the vehicle did not stop at the railroad. Instead, the car went over the tracks with a train quickly approaching, despite the many warning signs.
Sounds, the whistle's blowing, by protocol with the railroad, they're going to be blowing their whistle prior to the intersection, through it, and after.
Jacob and Adam Posada were pronounced dead at the scene. Sergeant Brantley says they were ejected from the vehicle and one of them was unrestrained.
You give yourself a 35 to 40, even a 50% chance of living in case you're in a crash.
As for the little girl riding with them, she was not in a car seat. Now Sergeant Brantley is warning others about basic car safety.
That seatbelt is going to come across the breastbone and the shoulders particularly well to keep them inside that seat and not cause any injury to the neck or the head area.
Ruben Barrientos says it's the intersection that may be to blame.
I don't see no security bars that go down. I feel sorry for those people that got hurt and killed.
He says it's a darker area and lights need to be added. Rita Coggins agrees. She's seen countless accidents on this very road.
Stop and look both ways before you take off over across the railroad track. Some people drive by like they're on a NASCAR raceway. Awful. Bad. Sad.
Sergeant Brantley urges drivers to pay attention at all times, especially on roads where there isn't signage or lighting.
If you come across a particular crossing like this where there's no arms that are going to physically maybe show you, hey, there's a train coming, you got to be able to listen outside and see what's going on.
Union Pacific Railroads are still investigating this accident. Stay with 3 News for all the updates. Reporting from Mathis, Madeline Dart, 3 News.